Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here. Here at this channel, we are going through my journey trying to become debt free and going over my finances and everything I do to budget. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you haven't, consider pressing the little red subscribe button down below. We'd like to have you here with us. This is my March 2018 budget plan. This is everything I've set forth on this calendar here, which I made myself and printed out for free. This calendar basically is a table for my checking account. So everything we have here are my bills. This doesn't really include my cash envelopes. Now I subtract my cash envelopes when it comes time to, but I have everything else in every dollar. And that is where I track everything. This is just so I can keep a running total of my balance inside of my checking account. So here, over here in the blank spots is where I write it. On the left is always my personal bills, anything that pertains to me. And on the right is my household bills that I split with my boyfriend. They all come out of my account and he pays me his half. And that is why this insurance is my health insurance that goes back to him, and why it is on the right side. We have my insurance, which has been $100. It went down this 6 months, so $100 per month. Then my Discover is a minimum of $85 as always. Fed Loan is $130. I have my phone blank this time. Usually I carry over the same one as the previous month, even though it varies sometimes by a few pennies here and there. Well, this time I canceled my insurance with them because I've never really used it. It's a jump insurance and I don't like jumping phones anyways, like trading it in and getting another one. And, I have my phone paid off, and so I'm starting to insure myself for my own phone. I'm going to start putting $20 into a sinking fund for that. So it should be about $12 less. I'm going to wait to fill that in until I get that bill, just to see what it turns out without that insurance, because it is a full pay. I did it right when the period was starting for this month, so it will be a full correct bill for this month. Capital One, it says 100 minimum to 620 max, because I think my goal this month is to pay $620 again, just like last month, but we have some obstacles along the way. I'll talk about that in just a second. And of course, these I won't have the bill until later in the month. I have CenturyLink, rent, electric, and city. The CenturyLink is my internet and cable because it's a bundled service with DirecTV, and I pay it to just CenturyLink. And as I said, this is my health insurance here for that I pay back to my boyfriend. So I take it off of what he owes me for the month. I will be getting paid on the 8th and the 22nd from my regular job. And then the church will be paid on the 11th and 25th. I don't add these in to my running total for my checking because they go directly into household and groceries. As me and my boyfriend split the responsibilities, that is what we decided to do. It always goes to groceries and household to take care of the house, since we split those duties and pretty much go half and half. It's just sometimes I go for a few weeks, sometimes he has to go for a few weeks. It just depends on my schedule at work. So I'm actually going to get paid on the 8th, which is going to be my 1-year anniversary of starting my debt-free journey. And on the 8th, I will be releasing my debt snowball, my March debt snowball, and I will go over my accomplishments for the year of trying to become debt-free. So stay tuned for that on the 8th. Now I will go ahead and jump into, I'm going to try to go into airplane mode, because I keep getting texts from coworkers. I don't want to pop up while I'm going over this with you, but we'll jump into every dollar right now. So as of right now, I am estimating my first pay to be $1,150 and my second pay to be $1,100. And with my variable income, as I've said, it can fluctuate. This is kind of my minimum guess, but as time goes on, I usually update these amounts. Since the 8th is coming up really soon, I'll have that amount. And then as time goes on and I see how many hours I get, I'll constantly update pay too. My boyfriend's contribution will be the same as last month until I get all of the bills in and can update those, because all the bills, the CenturyLink, rent, electric, and city, will stay the same amount in here until I get the bills. Here are my savings account. The emergency fund is, of course, fully funded at $1,500. The January fund is, for now, fully funded at $1,400. I'm trying to decide if I want to sit at that, and $6.63 as well. Car maintenance will be my regular minimum of $50. Medical will be a regular minimum of $50. Gifts is a regular minimum of $30. Shows is a regular minimum of $25. And then moving, I still need to contribute to that, but I really want to stay on track with paying off my debt. I have decided if something comes up and I have to move that month, then I should be able to have the extra money. I would just have to slow down on the debt snowball. But if I make more than my goal for paying off my Capital One or Discover, depending on where I am, then I will put money into the moving account. And I have $846 in there right now. Registration, I am starting this month because I have a year and I always get 2 years worth of registration. So if I save $10 a month, I think it came out to $100 last year, but that would still put me at $120. I guess that's just a little buffer, but it should be less. It should be $100 or less for a 2-year registration for my car. So I'm going to start putting $10 in there every month. And as I said, I'm going to start adding $20 to a phone account. That'll be the first month. Rent is always $850. So I suppose I could write that right here. I don't know why that is not a fluctuating, bill. That is the same. So $850. As I said, these amounts will stay the same. I'm guessing mobile phone at $87, but as soon as I get that, I will update that. Gas, I am upping to $190. You'll see, I'll talk about it more during my cash stuffing envelopes, but instead of 90 each, one will be 100 and one will be 90. That's at least what I'm planning so far. Oh, and this is the nice little surprise that I had this month because I'm an idiot and I got pulled over for speeding. And I got a $72 ticket. So there is my stupid tax for the month. And so that is definitely going to detract from what I can put towards my Capital One. I'm actually going to make a note here. Ticket. So I do not forget that in any way, shape, or form. I think I'm going to pay that with my first check. And yeah, stupid tax. I was dumb. Trying to drive to work. Going too fast, not paying enough attention is really what it was, and I was following the person ahead of me, just going with their speed, and yeah, so that's great. Food, groceries, I'm not going to contribute any of my own money towards it this month because we have been doing well with just the church money. If I ever have a great surplus, I'll go ahead and add a little bit in there. Cats is $40. I need to go ahead and add some more to the clothing because it's been a few months. I need to add some into that cash envelope. So it's going to be $20 for the month. Medical is always $50. Personal is always a minimum of $100. It can go up to $200 during really good months, but below money, which is my walking around wallet money, I'm not giving myself any this month. It's been a while and I'm still fine. It's okay. As long as all my other needs are met. Hair, I haven't paid it. I paid it like one pay period, but like I didn't pay it like the other two before that or two after. So I need to go ahead and pay that this month. So it'll be $40 for the month. And household is the same thing as groceries. I'm not putting anything from my personal check this month. Health insurance is $150, auto insurance $100, and then down here is the Capital One, Discover, and Federal Loan for $100 minimum, $85 minimum, and $130. Now I have $278.26 left to budget, which means I do have some more to put towards the Capital One. But what I'm going to do right now to see how much I need to strive for the month, I will enter this amount of $620 so that I can see just how much I need to pay that Capital One goal of $620. Now this will get it paid off by the 6th month of the year so that I have 6 more months to pay off Discover. So by in June, I should have Capital One paid off if I stay on track. This says now I am $241.74 over budget. So that is how much more I need to make up in either work or selling stuff or whatever I need to do to make that goal of $620. And I've been thinking, I still have some blank spaces here of maybe just writing my goals for the month. So goal 622, capital 1. So that is my goal for the month. So there it is. There's my March 2018 budget plan. Let me know what your plans are. Do you have anything coming up? Have you ever had a pretty stupid tax of, getting a ticket? I'm just kind of mad at myself about that, though. It was just dumb. I'm going to pay it, get it done, get it out of the way. At least I have money. I am budgeting, and it's not an emergency. It's not something that I'm completely stressed about. It just really stinks, But with my budgeting, I'm able to just toss that in there and life goes on. It's so great. So, as always, I will put the links up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.